Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Umang Mamani and I solve coding interview questions. Today we will see another problem of the two-pointer playlist, that is 3 sums smaller. The problem description says, given an array of n integer nums and an integer target, find the number of index triplets I, j and k with the condition, and also nums of I plus j plus k should be less than the target. For example, if this is the nums array and the target is 2, we have two triplets, that is minus 2 0 1 and minus 2 0 3, whose sum is less than the given target, hence the output is 2. Now we can see that this problem shares the similarities with three sum problem. The only difference is that in this problem we need to find the triplets whose sum is less than the target, and also I, j and k should not be equal, so we need to make sure that the each number is not used more than once. So following a similar approach, first we will sort the array, because in the description they have not mentioned anything about the array being sorted. And then we will take one number at a time, let's say this x. So from the remaining part of the nums array, we need to search pairs such that it will be equal to target minus this first number. And then accordingly, we will traverse this nums array. Now let us go through the code and understand how we can keep the track of count and also keeping the time complexity in O of n square. So first, let us sort our array. So that will take O of n log n time. We will initialize our answer variable that we will return in the end. Next, we will write the for loop that will start from 0 and will go up to length minus 2. Since we have to find the triplets, we have to go up to length minus 2. I hope that makes sense to you. Now in this loop, we will keep on adding the result of the search pair method into the answer variable, and in the end, we will return our answer. Now let us see the search pair method. Over here, we are passing nums array, the target, which is basically target minus nums of I, and our first variable, that is I. In this search pair, we will initialize the count variable that will return the total count that we found. Next, we will initialize our left and right pointer, where left will start from first plus 1 position. That means if first is at here, then left will be at 0 and right will be at 3. Next, we will write the while loop. While left is less than right, we will do some following steps. Now if the nums in left plus nums in right is less than the target, then we will add right minus left into the current count. Now let us understand this step. Let's say from the for loop I is at 0 and we call the search pair method. So we have nums target minus nums of I, that is 2, minus of minus 2. So our target becomes 4 and first is minus 2. Now in this while loop, left is at 0, right is at 3. So if you notice, right is at extreme end position plus left, that is 0, it is less than 4. So any number less than the right pointer and in between this will also satisfy this if condition. So if you notice, we are doing right minus left. Right is at index 3 minus left is at index 1. So 3 minus 1, 2. So if you see over here, these sums are less than 4. So our count is 1. Also, this sum is less than 4. So our count is 2. And that is exactly what we are doing over here. And next we will increment our left pointer. Now if the sum of left and right pointer is not smaller than the target, that means we have to decrement our right pointer, because since the array is sorted, we need to find the smaller number now. So right minus minus, and once the while loop is completed, we will simply return the count. Let us run the code now, and it is accepted. Now before we submit, the time complexity will be O of n log n to sort the array, and O of n for this search pair method. But since this search pair is inside this for loop, it is overall taking the time complexity of O of n square. So our final time complexity will be O of n square. Now for the space complexity, if we ignore the space required for the output array, the above algorithm will be O of n, which is required for sorting if we are not using any in-place sorting algorithm. Now let us submit the code. We should comment this. Yeah, let us submit, and it is accepted. So guys, I hope you understood the solution and the approach. Do let me know in the comment section if you have any queries, and also like, share and subscribe this channel to help me solve more problems for you. Thank you.